Get in here. Let's get it going. Yes, let's get it. Let's get it. Everybody in the building, let's get it. You know what time it is? Friday night. Let's get it in. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. Let's get it. If it's lit, we're going to stay. But you know how we do, man. It's Friday. Everybody got things to do. Hit the like button when you come on in. Hit the like button when you come on in. Double tap the screen. Let's get it going. We back in the building, man. This is the show. This is the show, man. What the helly? What the helly TV is going on? We probably gonna switch that in the next, We keep branding. We keep rebranding, right? Let's keep it going. I tell you guys to leave me those messages in the chat after the videos. If there's anything that you dispute, any information after the show, I encourage you guys to bring that to the forefront. I want to see it. I want to hear it. I want to know what you're thinking after these videos. Did we nail it? Was it an epic fail? Okay. Today, we got somebody in the chat that thought it was a fail. I guess, we talking about Mayday. It's always a touchy subject, right? Terrence Stoney, hey, man, appreciate you for pulling up, my brother. We just try to keep it as real as possible over here. Bank statement in the building. My guy, your rock in the building. Will to God in the building. Lamont Grant in the building. Yarden, what up? Bloodthirst in the building. All my guys, more Keith. Bub Johnson in the building. Salute everybody. Look, it's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful week. So, like I said, come to the chat. Give me what you got. I want to get it. I want to be graded really hard on these levels. I want to be graded really hard on these levels. Let me see. So the guy, I thought it was a book report. I thought it was a book report. Let me get in here because I can't. It's somehow. Go ahead and find the original message. You guys can check it out right there. That's a message I got on the video of the last. I think it was the last video. Okay. It was definitely about the Chico Lopez situation where he's got those dogs. Southern Kennel situation, right? Those were Bagman pups on there. This guy's saying that the Bagman, it's not this, it's not that, it's not. I think it's irrelevant. And I told him to come up and debate me, in which respectfully he declined. He respectfully declined. He just wanted me to basically point out where he was wrong. So, I feel like me being so real and this channel being so transparent to where we let people call in mid-show, you can almost change the whole vibe of the show just by calling in, and we let you get your opinion across. So I think it's very important for me to address this young man or young woman, young man, whoever it is. It's all good. Apparently those red-nosed puppies that people got, and we don't know if this was a direct shot at the Golden Vein collabo or if this was just a shot in general and people, and then I went and checked out some comments. Apparently these guys believe what they believe. Okay. Apparently the guy that weighed in on the situation, definitely wanted to bring it to my attention that I was wrong. I owe an apology, and you know, I owe all of this stuff. Okay. You know, I owe all of this stuff. I owe an apology to Southern Kennel. So evidently, you know if this kennel's legit or not. Oh man, what up, brother? Hit me, James. The musician in the building, salute. Dickie Foster, what up? All my guys in the building. You know, you guys cannot F with me when my guys are in the building. So they're here. They're here. So what's up? We want to know what's going on. I want to break a few things down. Right. Let me get that up here. Because I can barely see that. Just straight up. Let me try to get my thing back up. Oh, actually, I can see it from my phone. Okay, so I alluded to the video, and I'm like, you know, this is the dumbest one for somebody to put this on here, saying that if anybody got red-nosed dogs, it's not Mayday blood. Mayday dog, most Mayday pups were black nose and big ears. You know, he's talking about a crazy YouTuber. Apparently, he's talking about Chico, the undiscouraging Lopez. Right? So, let me see. Okay, that's the verdict. And then okay, so yeah, okay. So you this is where it started at right here, I guess. Oh man, you know, and I love this, man. I love this, man. Hey, Dickie Parson with the super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. I never knew that I would do numbers like this. I made a move. I'm trying to win. Ain't trying to lose. I'm trying to win. Ain't trying to lose. Okay, so that's what I said after he put his thing up here. So let me get his up here first. Okay, it's the dumbest one. You guys are either biased or graduated from LeBron school and can't read a peg. I'll let you choose which one. So judge me. Okay. Premise. Southern Kennels say they're not Mayday dogs. They're wide can Little John dogs or some other shenanigans. Chico says they're Mayday dogs or new old family. Buck says Southern Kennels is goofy, dumb, and wrong, referencing pictures of Bagman pups and other Red Boy Jocko dogs. Panel, clueless. Me, I can't believe you're spending time. Hold up. Let me get this. Oh, I can't believe you're spending time talking about mutts, but will judge fairly so you don't mislead the audience. Okay. And then we've got evaluation of evidence. They said Hannibal Lecter, 18.75%. Michael Myers, 37.5%. Wide Can, 25%. Little John, 0. I like how you put that Little John 0. This guy's good. User SX7Z03RU6M. You definitely got Buck City's attention today. You know, this is definitely a really good topic that we're going to be chopping up today. So, you know, Bagman, 18.5%. Okay. And that's where I got you at, buddy. It's Little John. Okay. So Little John is Mayday's half brother. And that will give you Mayday's mother, which is a red-nosed dog. Okay. I didn't think that we had to go through it, you know, this extensive. I didn't think that we had to do that, but apparently we do. Okay. Melee, what up, brother? We in here cooking, man. Smash the like button, double tap the screen. You know what it is. You know, they playing with the algorithm right now. Okay. So Little John, 0%, but he's Mayday's half brother, right? Little John is a red nosed dog. Red nosed dog. This is his son, Why Can, okay? Which he said Why Can was 25% Mayday. So they took uh the Little John dog back to basically a Mayday dog, right? They took Mayday's half brother back to a Mayday dog, which gives this dog 25% Mayday, right? Red nose. So anybody would know that if you breed these dogs together, and I don't have all the pads. I don't have all the pads. I can get a few pads up here. Let me get that Little John pedigree up here, at least just so we can have a little bit of grounds, right? Okay. So that's basically it, right? Right. And so Chico has these dogs. He said they're Mayday dogs. I guess this is Awesome Mayday, the Awesome Mayday dog, which is also a red dog. Let's look at the pedigree. Um, sometimes you got to go through this. It's no big deal. It's not like, I'm trying to get one up on somebody or, trying to be more knowledgeable or whatever. But he came with his receipts. So I'm going to come with my receipts. Let me see. Okay. Awesome Mayday. Awesome Mayday pedigree. Let's get that up here. Okay. So Awesome Mayday has a unique pedigree. He has a unique pedigree. And we're looking at it for what it is now. We're looking at it for what it is. Okay. He said, Buck, you think there isn't any dogs down from Little John, but was pushed as Mayday offspring. No, I don't think so. I think Cuban Missing Link and Victor Eckhart got different yards, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if because they probably did share a dog. Maybe Victor had the dog over there at one point in time, maybe. But them is two different yards, bruh. And Little John was producing his ass off in his own right. I don't think Little John needed Mayday at all. I got a partner that he'll take the Little John dogs over the Mayday dogs anyway, any day of the week. So I just don't think it was a big deal. They had a lot of red-nosed Mayday dogs. Awesome Mayday coming off of Macho. Macho will be a litter mate to Damien. It will be a litter mate to Macho Buck's mother, Macha. Okay. And then you got Hollingsworth. You got more Hollingsworth dogs down here, which are going to turn the dogs red. You got Red Boy dogs, and then you got Damien and some more Awesome Buck type of stuff. So to be honest with you, they're not the heaviest Mayday dog, even though you got Luke Kane, Annabelle, that's a half brother, half sister breeding. You got Hollingsworth Bull back to Mayday's mother. So you got a half brother to Mayday, which would be a son of Hollingsworth Bull, bred back to a daughter of Luke Kane. And then they took that back. I mean, it's just, you know, when you breed like this over a course of time, the easy thing to do is to keep those same phenotypes, keep those same red dogs coming out with those long ears with the high prey drive, right? That everybody likes. I'm thinking it's easy to do. I'm thinking that's a very easy transition, right? And it shouldn't take that much explanation, right? It shouldn't take that much explanation. We see these dogs. We see the bag man. We see the bag man. Okay. He said bag man was 18.75% Mayday. Okay. And then I want to look at Hannibal Lecter because it looks like everybody's picking on Hannibal. You know, I don't want people to be picking on Hannibal. So okay, so you said 18.75%. Let me see. Let me see where you're at, buddy. Okay, so you're just reading off of, and look at, dude, I don't want to insult you. I know you're gonna check this out, but you're reading the pedigree off of bonehead statistics, bruh. Okay. You're saying 18.75%, you're just reading it surface level, right? When we look at Hannibal Lecter, the fourth generation, just this whole fourth generation, right? I'll just give you a little summary of it. Okay, you got Mayday, you got Blondie, you got Mayday, you got Dragon Lady. That's Mayday's littermate sister. That's basically 75% right there. Only out would be Blondie, right? Which is what's the best out to have besides that? You know, we're talking about Mayday dogs, right? You got Ice Day, you got Nitrous. Those dogs coming from the Dolly lineage. There's a dog, that Ice Day dog, they bred that to Apache Jr., got Ice Day. And then they have some Yellow, which is a son of JR, the Little John's daddy, Bumper, inside of there. So basically the same thing that made Little John inside of there, right? And a red-nosed dog that came out of there, right? That made ice cream. Okay. Then you got Lady Doll again, which is Mayday Dragon Lady. That would be pure right there. That's Mayday back to his littermate sister, creating a Lady Doll bitch, right? That's just half of his pedigree. You got Damien, a son of Mayday, Lady Doll, Mayday Dragon Lady, right? You got that same ice cream doll. You got Lady Doll again. Boom. Then you got it, Damien again, Lady Dog again. That's another 75% dog right there, right? And then you got Lynch back on the bottom, some more buck dogs on the bottom. Like this dog, red-nosed dog, right? Red-nosed dog, throw red in the litter, he throws what his phenotype looks like. Okay. Basically, right? The grand champion Mayday, what the dogs, what they are. Getting them in what they are, right? Let me see. Let me see. And we need to apologize to Victor Acart because we're wrong. I think somebody's misrepresenting the Southern Kennels flag right now, right? Let's talk about that. For somebody to make a statement like that, I mean, is it really Southern Kennels? Is this really Southern Kennels that will say that? And we see all of these red-nosed dogs, all these phenotypes, very easy to carry those traits. Mayday through those type of dogs, through tons of red-nosed dogs. Okay? You got to look at that. That's something that you just can't sweep under the rug. You throw tons of red-nosed dogs. Right? That's what I'm talking about. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about right now. What the hell? Hit that like button though. Throw a dog a bone. Throw a dog a bone. How about that? Throw a dog a bone. Let's get some of this good teaching. Let's get some of this good teaching in here. Right? Thank everybody that support the channel. Keeping it lit early, whether you pop up in the morning time, you supporting the channel, you pop up at night, we pop up in the afternoon sometimes. You know, we getting it in on this channel, man. It's going to be nothing but good content popping out. Grand Champion Mayday. I see a lot of dudes in the comments, they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, Mayday dog, this, that, you know, and then the guy from Southern Kennel said that, yeah, they'll throw a few red noses here or there, but they won't throw all red litters. Right? That's your shit, right? That's your shit. So I told him, I said, let me see. I said, you typed a whole book report just to be wrong, buddy. He said, he's there. That book report is extensively laid out to get my point across. Care to explain where I'm wrong, or do facts not mean, you know, I guess he said, do facts not mean anything? Okay. Yeah, you know me. If you want to debate, I'll drop the link or direct number and we can hash it out. That was my response. Okay. He said he's not asking to debate, which is fair, right? Everybody doesn't have to debate. And I will address hey, let's debate in the chat. I'll bring it up on here. It's worth me breaking down because it's an educational moment for everybody, right? And it's entertainment. When we talk about these dogs, when we're breaking this down, you're saying this is a statement that you're saying. Okay, we can go back to your layout. You made this layout. Okay, when you put Little John on there and you put a 0, that let me know that you're only looking at this from surface level, bro. And you've probably never had one of these dogs. Okay, that's not a shot. That's just what it is, bro. Because Little John, he doesn't have to be any percentage of Mayday because he's half of the components that make Mayday, plus he's a descendant or a nephew or a great nephew to Grand Champion Yellow, right? So he has all the ingredients that Yellow has in his pedigree to a T, with just a little bit added to it, maybe a quarter added to it. Okay, I think they took JR, which is a litter mate, to Wiggles. So only thing Little John, only thing Mayday doesn't have is Wiggles in there. He has Yellow instead of JR. Yellow and JR are litter mates, and then they took JR back to Wiggles or Wiggles 2. One of those dogs, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. When you looked at Hannibal Lecter, you said 18.5%. I went and looked at the pad stats. It shows me that you're not really looking in here. You're not looking in this pedigree. This dog is far more the percentile than 18.5%. Okay. This is some of the tightest concentrated Mayday blood in the world. Yellow Dolly blood in the world. Dolly was a red nose. Lady Doll was a red nose. Damien was a red nose. Lynch was a red nose. Sonora was a red nose. Michael Myers was a red nose. Ice Cream was a red nose. All of these red nose dogs. It doesn't need to take you 20 years if you're Southern Kennels to understand that if you're passing on this many red-nosed dogs, you're going to be able to get red-nosed dogs. Now, can I take any one of the dogs? Hannibal, Iceman, any one of the lineup, and can I make a carbon copy of a Mayday phenotype with the ears, the mask, everything? Very easily. But to say that these dogs aren't red, to say that, I think that's crazy. You don't know if this is Southern Kennels. That's why I wanted you to come on a debate, so you can give us some type of definitive something. Give us something. Give us something, right? We want something to let us know that what do you know? Where are you getting this info from? Right? I mean, we get a lot of trolls. We get a lot of dudes that pop up, and some of them don't know what they're talking about. And they're going here, they're going there. But where are you getting your info from? I would have just said, okay, this isn't Southern Kennels Heads, because they wouldn't say something so ignorant. We don't need to apologize for this. What do we need to apologize for? Being smart. Okay? What do we need to apologize for? Get the magazine. Get that magazine. Hold up. Hold up. This ain't just a magazine. It's a movement. The American Pit Bull Terrier. Real dogs, real yards, real history. From legendary bloodlines to modern breeders, keeping the flame lit. Yard spotlights, breeding knowledge, controversy, culture. This is for the ones who walk it like they talk it. No fluff, no fakes, just dog man, dog woman, and dogs. Grab your issue now, support the culture. Because the legacy don't live online, it lives in print. Hey, order that magazine right now. Order that magazine. You know what it is. I'm going to get to that post office early and drop them off. Everybody that ordered today, everybody that orders tomorrow, we're going to the post office. We're going to have a post office party. GMB, what up, brother? What is going on? All my guys in the building. Mike Dan in the building. If you ever saw Old Southern Kennels page, he had plenty red-nosed dogs, but most dogs bred back to Bolio stuff. Now, I got you. But we're not going to ignore those direct offsprings off of Mayday that were red, right? We just cannot ignore that. And then we just can't take a percentage of these dogs and just say, oh, it's not enough. Like, it's 25%. It's 12.5%. If it's anywhere in that rim, because we got guys that talk about Eli dogs every day. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got guys that talk about Eli dogs every day, and their dogs aren't even 10%. But they're still calling them Eli dogs. So don't discriminate against a Mayday dog because he's not 50%, because he's not 75%, right? Let's go look at those stats. Hannibal, 18%, which he's more. Michael Myers, 37.5%, which is just as much as Macho Buck is Buck, right? Just to get those numbers. Even though I think Michael Myers might be more than that. Michael Myers might be more than 37.5%. So let me see. Let me make sure. Okay, so he's just looking at surface level, 37.5%. And then we want our Dragon Lady, you're gonna have to add that. So Michael Myers, he's over 50% Mayday. He's well over 50% Mayday. Yellow and Dolly. If you add up all the yellow and all the Dolly, he's probably 70%. 60 or 70% yellow and Dolly. It doesn't get no tighter than that, right? It doesn't get no tighter than that. So this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, right? And then if I add those numbers up, because he got these numbers super low, and you see Michael Myers, he's 70% Mayday Dragon Lady, right? Hollingsworth Dolly and Tance Yellow, right? So what do we do? What do we do? Do we just let them have it? Eli, these Eli guys, man, they always come for me. The Eli guys always come for me, man. Smash that button. Smash that button, man. Okay, so then the guy, he gets in there. He said the verdict: oranges are oranges, but we're talking about apples. Puppies off Bagman won't be Mayday dogs, right? I just showed you that the puppies off of Bagman, they are Mayday dogs. Just because they don't have the highest percentage, the highest content, don't mean, and just the Eli guy said it too. They were focusing on the trade. That's what I said. I said, well, how the hell are you going to be saying these are Eli dogs or not even 9% Eli? First thing that people say, they're not looking at the pedigree, they're following the traits, right? So if those dogs have the traits according to X amount of people that said this, right? We can't take Bagman off the list. I wish I was in the other classroom. See, we in the vertical classroom. I need to get in the other classroom for this. No, we encourage you to call in. We encourage you to call in. These are those conversations that we need to have. So Bagman won't be Mayday dogs. None of those are Mayday dogs. They're Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone dogs, which sometimes throw red nose. Mayday traits weren't preserved. Now my eyes are kind of blurry. I'm blowing on this joint. Mayday traits weren't preserved. How is that? Southern Kennel's correct, and you guys owe him an apology for them speaking facts. They're not speaking facts. When they get up here after you produce a whole bunch of red-nosed dogs directly off of Mayday, and then you use a red nose to make Mayday, and then you say anything like this, saying that Mayday traits weren't preserved. This is gravy nonsense. Okay? This is gravy nonsense. So you're talking like you're younger than me. Like usually somebody that's speaking on Mayday dog, they supposed to be older than me. Right? That lets me, because if you're younger than me, I mean, there wasn't too many cats younger than me around. Okay? I didn't know anybody younger than me around at that time. You know. So you should already know. You should already know. Mayday, they were preserved. A lot of this stuff was preserved. We owe him an apology for speaking facts. Just like an inbred 44 mutt isn't an old family red nose. Bagman puppies aren't Mayday dogs, although still all mutts. Okay, so you don't like Chico. I see that. He said sometimes daddy has to put belt to ass before you end up being professional window lickers. Up your game and refrain from telling somebody they're goofy and wrong. when they're clearly correct. You wasn't correct, brother. This is a good debate. You came in. This is how I want you guys to do this. I want you guys to take notes. He had his premise. This is the facts that he wanted to dispute. Okay. Southern Kennel said they're not Mayday dogs. They're wide can Little John dogs. No, that's not. You need to prove that. They got several Mayday dogs that are DNA'd. All I would need to do is pull some of them up. Pull up a few dogs, Mayday dogs that are DNA'd. That would shoot that down. Okay. Chico says they're Mayday dogs. Mayday dogs or new old family. That's personal. That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm not here to argue that. Buck says Southern Kennels is goofy, dumb, and wrong. Referencing pictures of Bagman pup. Listen, they put that. I didn't do this. They put this picture with this post. I just knew that these were Bagman dogs. I knew from my photographic memory of a litter that was born 5, 6, 8 years ago. You know, we got to look at the progression of dogs that are in your same family. You got to look at the progression of other dogs that are in your family. That's a part of creating a great yard. Okay. Let me see. Let me get back to it. Panel clueless. Okay. You know, you were wrong, bro. You were wrong. These dogs aren't Mayday dog. These guys got plenty Mayday. Even Little John, you put 0, and he's right off of Mayday's mother. That would like exclude everything out right there. You know, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Get the magazine, support what we got going on. We're giving you these live streams. We coming through big dog and shit, you know. So support what we got going on, man. It ain't nothing but a bunch of real ones coming together, bring you this dog talk on a daily basis. You know, support us. We got plenty to go, plenty left in the tank. Okay. Plenty left in the tank. Plenty left in the tank, man. Volume 2.5 coming out, volume 3 coming out. Whole bunch going on. He said Bolio Tombstone Cross has old family also. He said Red Boy, rumored to be old family red nose, and Jocko's mom was half old family red nose, and they don't throw red. It's a problem. Hey, man, look. Check it out, man. Check it out. Check it out, man. Oh no, come on now. I know what Mayday is now. Come on, man. He said, Buck, will you consider this a Mayday dog? What dog you talking about, Els? What dog you talking about? You know, Yard Kennels. Mayday's a 4-way cross. That's what y'all ain't talking about. Now, I know he's a 4-way cross. You know, he got the Red Boy Jocko, just the simple 4-way. Red Boy Jocko, and then you got the Tombstone Maloney. I mean the Bolio Tombstone. I know what Mayday is. I know what Mayday is. All I'm saying is, how can you dispute red dogs coming out? Like, this is elementary. How can you dispute red dogs coming into the gene pool? Right? Even if it's a whole litter, I can create a whole litter. If I breed Hannibal to Mafia, those are going to be all red puppies, no black nose, no nothing. If I take Hannibal to Trap Dog, black puppies, red nose puppies the whole way. Oh, that new family. Oh, they watching Kyle. Hey, man, salute everybody, man. This one, I shut this guy down, though. I shut this guy down. He's kind of on flats right now. Respectfully, though. You know, he's a good guy. You know, he wants to learn. That's all that matters. But, you know, as far as debating me on these Mayday dogs and the fact that a Mayday dog, like I could have all red dogs for generations, brother. I could have Mayday dogs, red dogs for generations. I could take Raiden. I could take Sexy Red. I could take those dogs right now and have red dogs for generations. Those dogs are Mayday dogs. I just showed you the percentages. of them. But then you got to see the percentages of red dogs that they have in there. You got to look at that. You got to look at the consistency of red dogs in the pedigree when you're doing these studies. Right? So you can say it's a wide can dog. You can say all of it. And those were good dogs. I'm not saying that it wasn't no fudgery. I'm not saying that Chico didn't do anything. And I'm not saying that this wasn't a direct attack from the Southern Kennels front office to Chico Lopez. I'm not saying that it wasn't. I'm saying I don't care. I'm just here to say that it's not uncommon for you to have a red nose litter, and these can be heavy Mayday dogs. I'm not saying that. We can't start that. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the button. What up, Swamper?
But what it do, my brother?
Oh, man.
We was just watching your live on the Swamp channel.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know how we do, man. We getting it in overtime.
Yes, sir.
Putting it in. Sexy Red Raiden. You know, them dogs, they red. They coming with the red nose. Right? If I take Sexy Red to Hannibal, there ain't gonna be not one black nosed dog in that whole litter, brother.
Guaranteed.
Not at all. I wouldn't expect it. And I would expect the puppies to look exactly like this picture. And we could plan that breeding for 2 years from now. But I know exactly what's gonna come out of there. We can look at the percentages. You just can't spew out anything on YouTube anymore, man.
No.
We got enough channels with enough voices, and we're debunking this shit quick. We're debunking it fast.
I still don't understand how they feel like that comment was even necessary to make.
You said what?
I just don't feel like how. I'm just baffled to see that they standing on that comment.
Well, I don't know who they are. See, this we need more. That's why I'm trying to fish it out, because I doubt if it's anybody from Southern Kennels. That's silly.
Yeah,
it's silly if it was anybody from Southern Kennels. It would be. What up, Lee?
What's going on, man?
Hey, Cosmic Con been coming through, man. Yeah, man. I like a motherfucker that could get smacked up and come back. You know.
Man, that's a crazy argument, man.
Bro, you know.
That shit, it's a crazy argument to me. What's going on, family? So that shit a crazy argument to me. The motherfucking mama is red nose. Why the fuck he wouldn't be able to produce red nose?
It's crazy.
He got so much red nose in his blood and his lineage. Why not? He won't be able to produce red nose. Because he a black nose dog, that don't mean that he's not producing more red nose. Just being honest, is in his genes. And definitely who you breeding to and breeding with too. That's a crazy argument.
Whoever made that stupid ass argument, it can't be them.
And you don't even want to put in shit. I looked at World Point 2 shit. He 31%, Mike. I mean Michael Myers. I mean damn Mayday. He 31% damn Mayday. Like that's crazy.
22. Shit, he might be more than that. Shit. That motherfucker.
If you look at all the other dogs in there, just on his pet stats alone, he's 31% Mayday. But you had the other dogs that got Mayday in them, he's definitely more.
Yeah, pet stats only go 4 generations. People got to understand that. You know, like cut it unless you're going from a different stat from one of those other databases. If we on Pedigree Online, the regular database that I like to use mostly, it's only going to calculate 4 generations, bro. You know, so you very
on them dogs you see.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You know.
But yeah, that's a crazy argument, man. You talking about a dog that's come from a 4-way cross, and you saying what he can only throw. Like that's crazy to even say that.
Hell yeah.
What's good, fellas? What's good?
What's going on, Vito? What's going on, y'all? You know.
Yeah.
He said with the pet stats have 525%. That fucked me up. It ain't got 525%. How can it do that? It won't calculate it like that. It won't calculate like that, brother.
This motherfucker's an educated dummy.
It's gonna break something else down. It's gonna give you 2 dogs that are 50%.
I'm looking at his punctuation and his format of his
gonna give you 4 dogs that's 75%. It's gonna give you 8 dogs that's 12.5%. That's how it's gonna break down. And if there's anything that's common, it's gonna add it to the percentage. So if you got something in the 3rd, something in the 4th, if it's the same dog, they're gonna calculate it together. But if not, they're just gonna lay it out like it is, you know, for 4 generations.
Yeah, you can tell he's educated, but he's a dummy.
Oh no, yeah, man. I regret there was 2 dogs. I don't know if I would have did the right thing with them. You know, I ain't even gonna cap, but there were 2 dogs that I regret not getting. One of them was Untouchables Conway. It was a son of AAA in Saber, so it was a half brother to Big John, but the dad was off of Yellow back to Yellow's littermate sister. So it was a double inbred Yellow on the top with Saber on the bottom. I could have got him. I ended up grabbing some dogs off of him that were younger. You know, he was about 7 years old. You know, there really wasn't nothing, you know, going on, you know, a 7-year-old dog in my young mind frame. But I should have got him. And my partner had a dog named Mouth Day. You could probably pull him up. His name was Mouth Day. And he was a direct son of Mayday and Diana. So Diana was a littermate to Damien and Macho Buck's littermate sister and all those dogs we've been talking about, Macho. And then Mouth Day was off of him. So he was a double bred son of Mayday I could have got him, but I was just on some dumb shit. But I probably wouldn't have did right by him. He wasn't the all around specimen like that. But 20 years, 30 years later, we look at that stuff, and yeah, those are the only two that I regret not getting. Because I could have got him, I just literally just passed them up. It wasn't something else happened or anything. I just literally just miscalculated that. So that was that. What up, Big Cos?
What up, dog?
Oh man, this is the guy. Hey, he tried to grill me though. I like the way he wrote it up. This was it. If anybody else got any debates and stuff, write them up like this, man. This is how we get it going. He got the premise right there. He's got his talking points and everything. And yeah, man, I like it. You said you don't believe it's Southern Kennels.
I don't believe that's Southern Kennels.
I love number 4.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it was before this remark. Okay. So when I first seen them, I asked for a pedigree because I want to see. I'd show you little Mayday and shit. I'm like, yeah, this is the modern day Southern Kennels dog. This is what you would get. You put it in a time capsule, you spin it up, you shit it out 25 years later. They've been off the scene for decades now. And that's about simulated about what you would have gotten from them. You know what I'm saying? And I was curious to see what they had. They had some stuff that was around in the category about what they should have about right now without using frozen semen, no crazy shit. So I actually thought it was them. I'm gonna be real with you. They make a Facebook presence. They're always posting stuff. They're always posting pictures of Victor, and they're always doing all of this stuff. But then when they came out with this, that's what threw me off, honestly. So before this, I'm gonna be honest, I was duped. I was completely duped.
Yeah. We need to talk to Victor and them straight up, man, because this don't even make sense. A bulldog man with half the mind would never even say nothing. It don't even make sense. If 75, 80% of the genetics that you come from are from red dogs, how the fuck you can't breed a red dog? Even if you ain't got a red nose yourself, but you red, but your nose ain't red. But every bit of your genetics come from dogs that's red nose. How you can't?
I told her ass he might produce more red nose than he do black nose. That don't mean nothing because he got a damn black nose. He's got that red nose shit all through his veins.
Yeah. And then you got to go ahead and just show it. You dig what I'm talking about? Show them direct dogs that you was breeding to and show me them black noses and show me all the corresponding offspring that got black noses. Because when I look at his offspring, they got red noses. You dig what I'm talking about? You just can't say this shit and nigga, this shit recorded. we got goddamn records and pads and all this shit. Nigga, we can see his offspring. We literally go look at him. I'm willing to bet 90 to 95% of every one of his offspring got a red nose. I'm willing to bet it. So that shit don't even make no damn sense. So they just showing one Barracuda dog who go on to throw more red-nosed dogs.
Huh.
So this is his point, that Barracuda didn't have a red nose?
Nah.
What is he saying?
This is what he's saying. Okay. He posted this. This was the original post. Okay. And of course, it's probably aimed at Chico, but me knowing the lineage, I'm knowing that this is very easy. If you want to Mayday dogs and you want to have this red phenotype, like I'm saying, I'm not telling people to breed off of color.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I love him if he comes out looking like Mayday. I love him if he comes looking like that little puppy in the middle right there, down at the bottom. I love it. Right? Either way. That's a beautiful fucking puppy right there. All of them beautiful. They maintain the lineage. I'm not worried. A guy that's been following this bloodline for a long time. What do you call that? It's not a aficionado. It's it might be aficionado kind of. You know what I'm saying? Little Mayday aficionado kind of. maybe a different word though, right? But for some connoisseur, I like that one a little better. Connoisseur. You know this shit, and if it flies by me, this is looking great. I don't suspect anything, no foul play when it comes to the pedigrees or anything, or them having to use Little John or Wildcat. I think that was a stretch. I don't even know if A-Card even had access to Wildcat. He's a little younger, right? Little John, maybe, right? It's right off of Dolly and Bumper, off of Bumper and Dolly. I just don't know if Victor had access. Like, he had Deadlift on his yard. We do know that. Like, he definitely had champion Deadlift on his yard for over a year or 11 months or, about over a year or something like that. So you hear the rumors about Barracuda and Luke Kane and, what I'm saying, being off of Deadlift. You hear those rumors. But it's never been a rumor saying that the all red dogs are not Mayday dogs. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Right? Even this dog with Terrence Crawford. When they fight? Tomorrow night or tonight?
September 13th.
Oh, September 3rd. Oh, they got a ways to go.
They got a little way.
They was hyping this shit up like they was about to fight like right now. That's crazy.
They got to do the whirlwind tour first. You dig what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. But your boy L in the chat, he said, I just liked and subscribed your buck. Would you consider this a Mayday dog? He put up the pedigree. I'll share it real quick if you want me to.
You could, but we ain't on vertical on horizontal. You can though. It's gonna be small as shit. But go ahead.
Small.
I usually do the peg class when I'm on the widescreen. You feel me?
Yeah.
But nah, pop it up. I got you.
It's in the back.
Oh, there you go. Hold up. We ain't gonna be able to see it.
That's gonna be a good one too.
There you go. See, you can barely see it. Go ahead. You can fuck with it.
See it.
Somebody got a big screen.
TDW's with Lucinda, aka Lululemon, better known as Grand Champion Luke Kane Rom granddaughter. Breeder, one of them ones. Superior Tant, Hollingsworth, Patrick Blood. Say no water. Up close, Luke Kane, Mayday, Haunch, Lil John, Jack Sparrow. Top and bottom side, existence, dependent on the take of a few frozen semen AI breedings. Very special DNA following through this gift. Always full of energy. Any dog man would love to have. Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone at its finest will be the main gift in the foundation of the MAGA buck breeding program. MAGA. Make America game again. If everything goes well. I don't drink Red Bull, but I'll take some Yellow Bull. Okay. So
bust it down.
This is Lululemon, who is sired by Little Lou and Holly Girl. Little Lou is a son of Luke Kane, bred to Natural Born's Lacey. Natural Born's Lacey is a daughter of Big Apple's Big Haunch and RTK's Angel Face. Right? RTK's Angel Face. Let me look at her breeding. She is a Amboss heavy D breeding from down from Stone City's champion Nico Jr. Dog and Mayday on the bottom. Basically, you know, that's what a Stone City Nico dog to a Mayday dog to breed Sandra D, and Amboss to RTK's some Hollingsworth stuff on top. So it's the Red Boy Bolio Tombstone, right? Which is RTK's Angel Face. So they bred Haunch to Angel Face and got Natural Born Lacey. They bred Mayday to Sousa and got Luke Kane. That's Little Luke. All this yellow. Powerhouse Kennels deadlift. I like this deadlift stuff. The more I see it, the more I look at it, the more I like it. Then it got Hello on Earth bumper down to Little John and Red Boy Bolio Tombstone and America Rebels Lil John 1 on top. And they got through Jack Sparrow and Lady Bull on bottom. They bred up Sabotage. They bred Lil John 1 to Sabotage and got Holly Girl, which is some more macho buck Hollingsworth stuff, Hell on Earth stuff. All right, let me see what she is. Yep, Hollingsworth. Top and bottom, Hollingsworth bull bred.
That's all family. If you Mayday, Hollingsworth lines, that's all family, man.
So they got her as a 50% Holly Girl, Lil Lou, 25% Lou Kane. They got her as a 18.75% Mayday Rom in the genetics. Right. They got it at 25, 25, 25. Basically, Lou Kane, Natural Born's Lacey, Lil John 1, and Sabotage. 18.7% Mayday, 12.5% Jack Sparrow, 12.5% Dolly, 12.5% Lady Bull, 12.5% Lil John, Choice, 12.5 Choice, 12.5% Angel Face, 12.5% Big Apple's Haunch, who I'm disappointed in his breedings, but you know, it is what it is. Southern Kennel Sousa. And so he got some stuff that he pulling from way back in the back. You know, there's some really good dogs. Deadlift. Rom. Southern Kennels Linda. Rom put POR. Hollingsworth Polly. Rom. You dig what I'm talking about? Hell on Earth's Bumper. Yellow. Red Pirate. Joe D's Red Pirate. You dig what I'm talking about?
Polly and Dolly are litter mates.
They in there.
Polly and Dolly. So that'll let you know, like, that's Mayday's mama. Mayday's mama's Dolly. So if you see Polly and all them motherfuckers, like, that's all the same family. I mean, yeah, we don't have to say it's that because, but it's all the same family, bro.
Hold on, let's see if she got siblings. They don't have her with having no siblings. Let's see if she bred up.
Hey, get that magazine, man. Get that magazine.
How old is she? She a puppy. She was just born on January 1st. So she only about 8-9 months old. Good looking puppy. Good looking pup. You know what I mean? I think this must gonna be a future breeding.
Mark
Ain't no way
Lamar.
they bred
He said,
that.
what do you rate Maydays on a scale of 1 to 10? But as far as his impact in the game, shit, you got to give him a 10, bro. Let's just shut that debate up right now. Let's kill that debate quick, fast, in a hurry, brother. I'm just being honest. So I think I proved, once again, proved my point. Like I said, he was on everybody. He said the panel clueless. So whoever's on the panel, they clueless about all of this. Right? My thing is, if you don't know if that's Southern Kennels or not, then how could you even speak? That's my thing. Like, how could you even speak unless you know for a fact that that's Southern Kennels? Like, how could you even defend it? Come to defend it, though. Like, you don't even know if that's them. This is some bogus shit that they said. You told me to prove you wrong. You didn't want to debate me. I wanted to debate. I wanted you to come up here so that I wouldn't be missing nothing. Because I know you're just going to jump back in the comments, which I love it. You know, you're in the comments, you're supporting the channel and everything. You know, we went through that, man, and we appreciate you. But it's like, you know, when do we say when? When did we say when? It's like, oh, his mom's a red nose, bro. Like, to me, that should be over with right there. But I gotta get it, break it down. I gotta get into it. You know, just like explain that. Did you know that? Do you know if this is Southern Kennels? Those are the questions where I'm gonna be asking. Okay. Yeah. How do you know this is them? If it's a nephew, oh, okay, well, could we get them on the show? Could we talk about some of this lineage? They're all on Facebook. I don't understand dudes that, they sit up and promote on Facebook 24/7. Shit, get in the magazine. Come up on here. It's a different platform. You know what I'm saying? You already on fucking Facebook. That shit's hot as fuck. You feel me? Yeah. At least me personally, I'm trying to paint these motherfuckers in a positive light. I'm doing the right thing. I ain't fighting no motherfucking dogs. Shit. Yeah. He said, are they better in the cross or in the line? It just depends, man. When it comes to the Mayday dogs, I don't want to be sounding biased and shit. So I don't really like speaking too much, but just like with any other line, it depends on what dogs you got, bro. Don't just go get any fucking Mayday dog. Try to find you something that at least one of your homies' dog that's a year old or something, and that motherfucker's acting like, he's real promising, at least have a little bit of fucking research, man. And that ain't much, just somebody's 1-year-old dog, but that's better than nothing. Some dudes, they go out here and they buy these dogs based off of nothing. The owner don't love the dogs. The owner don't fucking, he don't like the dogs like that, man. He ain't loving them dogs like that. He don't got them. He ain't even got one. Like, man, let me see one of his sons or something. One thing I will say about the Michael Myers dog, when people wanted to breed, well, I didn't really breed much. I bred him a couple times outside of my yard, but when people wanted puppies off of them, I at least had 8 to 10 sons or something right there on hand. Like, which one you want to see? You know what I'm saying? You want to see Chino XL, or you want to see Body Express, right? You want to see Little Mike, or you want to see Money Mike, right? You want to see, who you want to see. Who'd you come to see, homie? Who you want to see, homie? So that, to me, that shows like, damn, because he can have any other dog he wants, but he's really consuming his yard with it. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see somebody just trying to breed him just for a jug and then trying to hit me over the head, and I'm just a dummy. I'm the motherfucking dummy, today. You could beat me over the head. It's all good. But this dude got smoked, man. This dude got smoked out the water. He tried to be funny. This was great. This was a great little debate he put on. The way he wrote it up, it was great. But it made it real easy. I kind of shot everything down, and then another thing, this ain't even Southern Kennels, probably. I will bet that. I won't bet $100, but I bet 10. I won't bet $100 that's not Southern Kennels, but I bet $10. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I mean, it's just not adding up, bro. It's not.
Yeah.
He said, "Do you think the Hollingsworth stuff was the main catalyst?" I think that line crossed good, together. I don't think it was the main catalyst. I don't. The main catalyst. I think it was Grand Champion Yellow. I think that was the main catalyst because that dog was a grand champion. How can we just forget about him? They both. I mean, it was the catalyst, for each other. Now the yellow line might have been a little bit more active. Hollingsworth, I heard he wasn't really in there like that. So, you can look at those dogs and some of the dogs that, come before that, they probably might not be as decorated as some of the dogs that came out of the Red Boy Jocko family on the other side of the pad, including the grand champion. That we probably can't even find the grand champion on the bottom. Damn near probably. I'm sure there's one in there somewhere. Right?
That shit though, them Yazoo Codys of the world.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna take nothing from it now. I'm just because I wasn't there, so I'm just narrating this shit right now. Pitwise, what up, brother? Pitwise, hey, Pitwise came through, man, the other day. Well, that was yesterday.
Yeah, much love, bro.
Good time, man. Good time with Pitwise. Yeah, man.
Because when they hit it with that buck, I'm telling you, it did something. I don't even want to say the word. Y'all know I'll start this shit again. I start it again. I dare y'all to say something to me though.
Yeah, no.
It start with an H and end with a V.
Huh?
Well, I think it's bringing us closer together, though. I think.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a little bit more interaction on different channels, different cats popping up, poking their head in the chat, and fucking around. But that's what we doing. We stomping all over everything. You let the dog off the leash, he go in the yard. You can't stop this motherfucker from getting in trouble, man. That's a bulldog. Okay. So I expect us to be like that. I expect this shit. Like, I come in here, it's all peaceful and shit. Look like motherfucker been slapping dicks and shit. Nah, man, that's not the environment, man. That's not the environment, man. I want it to be rough. Challenge me, make me go do my research. Make me get up off of here for 2 weeks and re-up on my research. That's what I want a motherfucker to make me do.
That's what the fuck you doing to everybody else.
Make me do that. Make me do that.
Bro, hey,
I debate anything.
While I'm not.
I'm gonna debate it. I'm just coming with heavy logic. If you just come with heavy logic, yeah, that's right in my arena. You falling right into my arena, bro. Because I'm not about to be off the wall with it. Like this shit that this guy came with. This little Barley, I like it. You know, Little John, 0%. That's when I knew I had him. I said, you know, you fucked up. When you said Little John was 0% Mayday, that's when you fucked up. Because that's half of what that's 75% of what Mayday is. That's what Little John is. But you can't read a ped. And you talk about somebody else couldn't read a ped up in here somewhere. And I'm not aggressive at you. This was a good exercise. You see, I waited till the nighttime to get it in. I gave you the floor. I think, you know,
what they call it, Buck, a tune-up?
Yeah, this is Friday night. Shit, what? It's 8 o'clock over here, man. You getting prime time right now. Trust me. I gave you that prime time belt to ass. This is Mayday's half brother. Okay. Whatever the fuck you talk about Mayday, that's his mama on the bottom of this Little John dog, and you put a 0 right here. You didn't put a 0 with an asterisk. You didn't put shit. You can't see that?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I'm about to say, if you couldn't see that shit, that's
right. That's the only 0 you see there.
Yeah, no, but sometimes when I shift it and it's on vertical, and you know, it could be fucked up.
Yeah, how can they have 0 and they got the same mother?
Well, because he's just looking on ped stats. He thought he had a motherfucker, so he went and read ped stats, just like he put Hannibal Lecter 18.75. I clicked on there. Yeah, that's what he's Mayday, but the fucking dog literally is probably like 70% Mayday Dragon Lady, or let's say Yellow and Dolly. He's probably like 70% Yellow and Dolly. That's who created Mayday, right? So if I'm 75% of these components, damn you.
He probably let AI
man, I love this
up.
shit, man. I love this shit, man. Swamp Nation, man. Swamp Nation.
Swamp. All Swamp
Nation, man.
Yes, sir.
Salute out there to all the private fans. You dig what I'm talking about? They hate to admit that they fans.
You know. That's good, man. That was a good one. You know, what else going on with the Friday night, fellas? This guy's baked. This guy, I just left him in the pot too long. He's not even edible. I baked him.
You see the video of the half Malinois, half Pit Bull?
No, I didn't.
Man.
Oh man, somebody bred
this,
and they want to breed it back to another pit. Yeah, somebody bred a Malinois with a Pit Bull, and then they gonna not only they doing bite training, they gonna take that dog to another Pit Bull to make it a 75-25. Big Saw had put that up in our chat. And we was watching it.
Bitch looked just like a pit bull dog.
And it looked just
like a Sorrels dog. Or it could be a Jeep dog. How it looked.
Matter of fact, I'm going to send it to you in the back.
Yeah. Send that, but the dog actually looks good. The half Malinois cross. You dig what I'm talking about? They're going to take it back to...
the hybrid vigor. Was that the hybrid vigor?
It is hybrid vigor. It produces a bigger dog, more aggressive. It's
a Malinois, what?
Half Malinois, half pit.
So APBT or half mutt pit?
No, half ABPT. This motherfucker look good.
Hey, go to the message. I sent it to you.
This motherfucker look good. I ain't even gonna lie. I wouldn't like pay for one to own one. Like if I had a Malinois, or if I just had to have a Malinois, I would want some pit in it. So you dig what I'm saying? I wouldn't pay for one, but just looking at it, it looks good.
Yeah, he looks greasy. He looks real greasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he looks like a pit.
Yeah, it looked like a pit.
You can see his face though, but everything else looks like a pit.
Yeah, it looked like face,
you can tell
like it could be a Sorrels dog or a some of that old buckskin neblet shit, or them old Jeep dogs. That's what it kind of looked like.
Yeah. No, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I seen that.
Well, so what are they saying, that the dogs are stronger or what? I don't think they're bigger.
I don't know. That's a big ass dog, bro. That bitch weighs 60 pounds.
Shit, them Malinois shit. Them motherfuckers ain't little, boy.
Yeah,
No,
they ain't little.
They ain't little.
They 75,
I don't know if they
85
60
pound dogs themselves.
Okay.
So
I think they did it for the smartness or for like
the intensity.
I don't know what else you can do it for, bro.
What they doing it for bite? They doing it for bite work. You dig what I'm talking about? To make sure this bitch is gonna go crazy on the bite work.
You guys don't try this at home.
Yeah, do not do this. This is a loss.
You guys don't. You guys listen, guys. Don't do this at home, guys. Sorry.
Do not do this, bro.
This is a lawsuit, a case, all types of shit waiting to happen.
You think you got pit bulls now?
You say you don't need the mix. You don't need the mix. I don't think it helps the line at all. And I ain't no Malinois guy, but I've been kind of seeing them a little bit. You know, I be checking them out.
I don't think Hemi James, after all this time, I still don't think Hemi James knows how vigor works. You dig what I'm talking about? He still don't know how it works. He said, excuse me, hold on, let me go back over here. Let me see what he said. This is the silly shit we hear all day. He said, if you produce a bigger dog than the parent, y'all gonna have some of that hybrid vigor. He doesn't understand that's part of it. Right? Please, in the crooked height, man. That shit, man.
Size sometimes plays it's an indicator. Sometimes.
Yeah, man.
You gotta look at the whole spectrum. That's just 5% of
everything.
Yeah.
You think what I'm saying? So just how you're using it is dumb. So
hey, double tap the screen, Ken Linton.
What the fuck you talking about, bro?
Hey, double tap the screen if you wanna on your phone. Just double tap the screen. It just likes it. Appreciate y'all, brother.
Yeah, man. Don't do that, man. Don't start with that dumbass shit again.
We're gonna go into a rabbit hole for another 3 hours.
Damn, because you know I'm gonna scratch into you saying that dumbass shit.
Man, we're talking
go
about
all the way back to the
dogs, and people didn't know that you could just breed up a couple. Like, let's say Mayday throw a couple out of different litters, a couple red-nosed dogs, which he did a lot. And you breed those together. Yeah, you're gonna get a black nose here or there, but you're gonna get some red-nosed dogs in there.
Yeah, you're gonna get some red-nosed dogs.
And if you continue it, which some people did, some by default, some not on purpose. But there's a lot of red dogs that's coming out of these lines, and then you see Macho Buck popped up. So automatically people are gravitating toward the red dogs, bruh. It's no discrimination.
Hey, Buck. Let's answer this real simple question for Hemi James, because he still don't get it. Can you get hybrid vigor from line bred dogs? Oh, you don't know either?
Well, no, I mean, I do know. See, I see what it is. We're just trying to play like
okay. All right.
This is like
devil's advocate
or something. Well, okay. So let me answer.
Okay.
Seeing the fact that when I do the complete outcross, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say I get hybrid vigor, right? And then I breed within that line, like that same cross, I continue it and I continue the line on and the line continues, then yeah, I'm still experiencing hybrid vigor. So yes, that's the answer. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm just saying, but you was like, oh, so you don't know either. Like, bro, listen, bro, I do this, bro.
I was just saying you was kind of like,
no. We're not, because we're not on that. That's like trying to.
No, I was just asking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know what it is, brother. I could pull up a video right now 5 years ago, me talking about this shit. That's what I'm talking about. I've been knowing this shit. This ain't this YouTube shit. Fuck this YouTube shit. Like I said, I got videos 5 years ago. I got the date stamped on, and I'll play it right now about me talking about this shit. That's what I'm talking about. I've been knowing this shit. Now, I always like to be educational about it, you know, bring the other nuances into it. You know, there's other things like theoretically,
but, you know, some people talking, who be wrong, but they want to be the teacher. They don't really.
Everybody want to be the teacher though. Everybody want to be the teacher though. Like even when we talk, somebody will try to finish your sentence so that they could be right. That's what we all doing. You just got to understand, read the room. You feel me? We all trying to be right. That's what these panels and that's what this shit's all about. That's why people get so offended when they're wrong. Because this is a everybody right type of environment. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. I've been sitting back watching just for a long time, dog. I've been plotting this shit out, you know. And even though that concept seems so simple, it's a little bit more difficult because of the experience that you got to actually do it. You know, I just can't learn how to do a root canal on motherfucking YouTube. You know, like you actually got to go in there and you actually got to do the shit, you know, and experience it. I think it's better when you experience and evaluate it with your own litter, because that's something that you could really see. Like after you raise this dad up, you raise that mom up, you know that fucking son is better. You know that litter's way more durable, way more everything. Speed, they jumping higher, more athletic, more. You can see that.
Shout to the hybrid vigor that it took to produce these pure runs.
That vigor. But like you said, when you do the line breeding, let's say I'd make the hybrid vigor cross, it works. It's vigor, and then I line breed, let's say 2 generations, and I start to lose it. You know, you start to lose the vigor after a while. You know, you could go 5 or 10 generations. I don't know. Every dog's different, but eventually, theoretically, you would eventually start to lose that. Just like, you know, you brought this, you got this line that you've been having for years, and then you brought this other line in. You wanted this shit too, kind of like that crow shit. I wanted that shit, so I bred it in there, and I've been seeing progression over the generations. Like this, not as a whole, because I'm not gonna really judge it as a whole, but from the first litter to the second litter to the third litter to the fourth litter, there's always one dog at least that I could say, yeah, them motherfuckers got better, you know. But I was at the third, well, it's like the third or fourth generation, and you know, you might want to throw some booze and bark in there right now or something. You know, you might want to do something different. You might want to try that whole thing all over again. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. The vision is always good. Shooting for the vision. You dig what I'm talking about? If you got a good vision of what you're trying to, you know, shoot for, you know what I mean? Just do some good selective breeding. You get there, man. You definitely get there. You even if you'll get there, you'll get close. And then shit, you only one good cross away. And that cross could be in your line or a line bred, loosely line bred dog, or it could be a total outcross.
And like Garner said, he's throwing the haystack stuff with the Today stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He said that's Makes working sense. Real good. He said that right there, that's working real good. So sometimes you can just follow that template and have good dogs. You know. See me, I'm a two-part thing because a lot of lines I notice, and I like sticking my neck out there sometimes. Maybe somebody will chop my shit up and bake me. But you'll see a lot of lines. Let me see how to put this. Let me see. Let me get this thing up here.
Yeah, Mike Dan, that's what they call the battle cross, bro. When you totally outcross it, you dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what they was normally calling the battle cross. Why it works is that the resulting offspring usually is a better offspring than either parent. That's why they do it.
So if you're smoking on Reggie's and they got no seeds, is that hybrid vigor?
And you take them Reggies and you cross it to some Reginald Dempson, you still gonna have Reggie.
But it's a vigor.
Right. But if you take that Reginald and you cross it to some runs, you're gonna have Reggie runs.
Sound like a basketball name. Reggie
you're gonna have some mids. You dig what I'm talking about? But if you take them mids and you cross it to this Cactus Jack, some of these 44s, these Dirt Dookies, some of these motherfucking some of these snow caps. You dig what I'm talking about? Some of these white runt skills.
No, see, the snow cap is still like 2002-ish. You gotta go.
Yeah, but it's power. It's dumb power. And you dig what I'm talking about? And I took my Reggie run and I crossed it to this snow cap. I'm gonna have some fire, bro.
Reggie Snow and
Reggie Snow, nigga.
Reggie Snow.
I'm gonna have Reggie caps.
Snowing on Reggie while he capping.
The Reggie caps, nigga. That's just how that shit work, man.
Bro, I remember about 5 years ago, maybe a little longer, I walked into my man's trap house and this guy had some Reggie sitting on the table. I said, "What the fuck is you doing?" He said, "Man, them old heads can't handle that new shit. I gotta keep this." I said, "Bruh, I ain't seen that shit in 10, maybe 15 years."
Yeah, man. That shit, you know, they you know the game when you dig what I'm talking about. You know the game, man. So
you know, my brother.
They hit these niggas with that Pakistani pack, you know what I mean? That old cross that shit to that Honduran. Made that shit big and yellow. And hit it with the motherfucking with the sprinkle dinkle.
Bro, that Pablo Escobar shit. Pablo was growing that Colombian it wasn't Colombian gold, it was Colombian I want to say Colombian cactus. It was some shit, bro. My boy went down there and brought some back and had grew it and it came out nice. It was just stringy as fuck. He just grabbed the wrong pheno.
Man, I had some Oaxacan red one time. Some Oaxacan red, and we crossed it with the goddamn peanut butter breath. And then we crossed it with the gelato. We went both ways because we had a male plant. So we crossed it both ways to the peanut butter and end up making that peanut butter jelly shit. That shit's fire. It's off of Oaxacan red to a peanut butter jelly. I mean, gelato. Gelato 33.
Yeah. They got a lot of different crosses now, bro.
Hell yeah, man. I remember when we first was getting that shit, man. You dig what I'm talking about? Like 2016, 2017, 18, somewhere. We was first getting them first phenos through the forum.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Niggas was had that X43 turned out.
Remember
to be
that fortune
runts.
cookie?
Turned out to be runts. That X4,
Yeah.
that MX43.
Yeah, it was Runts OG. I had it. I used to grow that.
Yeah, that was the runt, man. That shit
That was the strongest runts I've ever had.
Man, it was dumb. This is why Boss Your Life
Once
Up.
I lost that cut, I was sick.
That's how Boss Your Life Up blew up. They went out.
Yeah.
They went out there and met Cuz and them. Next thing you know, we got runts.
Yeah.
All that
Yeah,
is
I
that
remember
old
that shit.
X43 cut.
That was
bro.
about
I promise you.
2016.
Oh yeah, that was 16. That's
I
how they met
remember
them
that.
dudes, man. I promise
Because
you.
it was Fortune Cookie before that. It was Fortune Cookie, and then what was that other one?
I remember when they sent the cuts of what they said was the original Girl Scout, but it wasn't. It was the
Yeah, it's a Fortune Cookie.
But
That's what they called the fortune cookie because it was cat.
They wasn't calling it fortune cookie then. They was calling it
Granny's cookies or some shit.
Damn, bro. No, it's I remember. Oh man, form cut.
Form cut. Yeah, that's the fortune cookie.
Form cut.
Yep.
That's the fortune cookie now.
Yep.
But I remember when it was just the form cut.
No, I remember it was form cut fortune.
We thought that was the real run. I mean, the real cookie.
Real cookie.
We thought that was the real cookie, but it wasn't. And it was a Girl Scout.
It was a Girl Scout.
Wax.
Really, it was the cookie dough. That cookie dough, it was like 32-point-something% when it first came out.
That came a little later, though. I know what you're talking about.
DGK, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Neptune Bully, salute.
What it do?
Fred, salute to the swamp.
What we doing? Smack that button. Double tap.
Fred, what up, though?
Let's get it going.
Buck always smoking on them good ass runs. Shit.
I got so many flavors. I told you,
bro. I'm gonna call you Baskin Robbins.
Chico up in thing. Salute Hemi, bro.
I'm gonna do a dried month.
OG Mike Dan. Up in this.
I'm gonna do a non-smoking month.
All the swampers.
September.
For real? Cold turkey?
No.
I heard.
No.
I heard as soon as he said, "Nope."
Well, I don't want to commit to anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't do good with commitments.
First day, not smoking.
You know,
go right back to it. First 10 minutes,
just
not
doing my
smoking.
thing. You know.
Hey, Buck sounded like he was about to say, "Well, see, what had happened was."
You guys gonna hear me over here choking, be like, "I thought you quit."
It's my allergies.
Fuck that. See, I gotta time it right. When I try to quit, I try to make sure I ain't got no more weed.
Bro.
Like, okay, this is about it. I'm gonna get a little bit more because that's gonna last me to the weekend.
And it just lasts me.
Or it get better. Or it get better when you quit.
Let me get 2 more apes, and that's gonna last me today, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Are there
they go right back to the
pure
zip.
Red Boy Jocko lines left?
Pure Red Boy Jocko.
Just pure Red Boy Jocko.
Yeah, they got Pitt Island got some.
Pitt Island got pure Red Boy Jocko.
Yep.
No Bolio Tombstone, no none of that.
I don't think so.
Nothing today.
Well, nothing on the paperwork, I should say.
Okay, all right.
I don't know those guys personally. But
I'm pretty sure they can probably toss some Bolio Tombstone up in that joint.
It's some of that Red Devil stuff, that Thor, that Thug Thor, all that shit.
Oh yeah, that's pure
And
like
then,
Red Boy Jocko.
I think that's about the purest it gets. Even like
unless you got frozen
shit,
semen.
their shit is they cut that shit, man. I'm telling you. See, some people don't know what them dogs were before they cut them. You know, if
What
you don't
mean,
know,
cut 'em,
you didn't know. They threw a little mountain man in there. They threw a little bit of Mims in there. If you look at their dogs, there's very rarely that you'll find one that has zero cut.
Yeah.
And there's one that has a fake peg. It's that Missy dog. She's a pure Red Boy Jocko dog on paper, but really she's a half Mims dog. You know, it's predominantly Red Boy, but she's a Mims dog. And then when they cross that in there, those dogs are no longer pure, on that level.
Yeah.
And sometimes it crosses to the better, and sometimes it doesn't cross to the good. And they many people, once upon a time, there's just like my guy that jumped up on here, SBS, he's been able to have those dogs and got it at a good time where he was able to create some good dogs from the line. I'm not talking shit about the line, but sometimes when you a lot of people were saying just like, damn, all you have to do is cross it with some damn Bolio or cross it with, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes breeders are just stubborn like that. And I know why. I understand now why they do that. And they just it's a seller's tactic, man. It's a seller's tactic at the end of the day. Because if you're going 5 or 6 generations, you want that line to be the way it is, but you're kind of it's at a risk though, because you're not creating better dogs. So what are you trying to do? You're trying to be like fucking Carver? Like what are you trying to do? What do you just want to only have your dogs in there? That's why I can always respect breeders like Boyles, because he'll go get a 3-way cross and blend that shit together and run that shit for fucking decades.
Yeah.
I like that. Because nobody can really, the Patrick guys talk shit. Yeah, these guys talk shit. Yeah. But at the end of the day, bruh, these numbers don't lie. I've been putting these dogs together. This is my mix. It's my shit. Okay. And we still talk about that today. So he said, why when they turn up Bolio blood, they turn black? But I gotta look at some peds, Neptune. I gotta look at some peds. I don't want to just jump out there, but I know there's a lot of Bolio dogs that, they carry some black. They carry some black dogs.
Yeah, Carver
deep
shit.
down in there, the Black Widow and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's some black dogs back there. But I would have to look at the pad. If you show me a pad, like I know that Toothless Jack dog, he was a black dog. He's I believe he's Awesome Beast's dad, and I believe he's a pure Patrick dog, if I'm not mistaken. And then some of the Patrick dogs are laced with I think they got a little Dirty Mary back there. Some of them. You got to really look at that. You got to really look. It's a little bit back there, and it's like we talking about these red dogs and Mayday, and I mean it's the same way, man. I'm not gonna dispute it and discriminate it, But no, I need to see a pad. When we on horizontal, we'll go to pad school. Go to pad school, chop up some of those. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe so you won't miss it when we go up.
To the Dabo.
SFK Fred, salute.
To the Dabo. Yeah.
Yeah, there got to be something in with the bolio. Like you should be able to see it from the pad. It's not like shit's just popping up black. I think it should be a situation where you should be able to look at the pad and it should be easily explained. Just like Maydays, you know, you're not just popping up talking about these red dogs and letting everybody get it past because you could easily do some fudgery. And we're not saying that didn't happen at no point in time. We're not saying that. We're just saying that shit, these dogs, they're coming in that color, bro. Plenty of people got them. They're gonna speak on it. A lot of people done told me that got them dogs. They like, man, why you let them dudes do that? Why they, they be getting mad at me. Like, why you putting this out there? I'm not putting this shit out there, man. You heard what I said. You heard my stance about this shit. So I'm not putting shit out there, And that's how we rolling, man. I'm not gonna let them get too many wheels, but people could express how they feel. It's the new age and doing shit. Don't get caught up in all of that and miss that good dog you've been tired kicking the motherfucker about. That's what's important. Like, get that motherfucker you've been tired kicking. Get that dog, secure that bag. Play capture the flag. We used to play capture the flag. We getting the good dog. We got this, man. We need that shit. Let's go get that. And don't let them die. Don't let them motherfuckers die. You spend all that fucking money and it's just dead. That shit don't feel good at all. It feel like you're hustling backwards. Real shit.
Oof. Oof.
Get it, man. Get it, man.
Stabber. You dig what I'm talking about? Can't be mad at that stabber blood, man.
Nope. Bert Klaus, man. Bert.
Bert was putting
it together, Bert Klaus blood. Flatline, what up? Flatline. I think Flatline got that. I think Flatline had that Mr. Macho Buck shit. I seen it. You had a nice little litter. Need to come get some of that Hannibal Lecter in your life, man. Put some of that Michael Myers in your life. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Get that Michael Myers in your shit, man. That's what you need.
He say put a hybrid vigor section in volume 3. DGK said it first. There you go. He said DGK said it first. It said it first. Author Cosmon, I think he means Cosmon the Swampers. I don't always get it, but yeah, but let's put one in in volume 3, man.
Oh, trust me, it's already. If I told you that it wasn't already on my desk right now, I'd be lying. But nah, we could put 2. We could put 3. But this one right here, I gotta get the man. It's a good ass write up, bro. This is a good ass fucking write up. I won't speak too much on it.
That's Cuban Links weight champion weight. That dog looks like the brat.
This is a nice one. Nice one.
I like him with the longer face too.
Volume 3. We talking about 2.5. 2.5. Yeah, Flatline. I've been seeing you, man. You got some good dogs over there. Some good Mayday dog, different variety of dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Yeah, there's some stuff up in there. Neptune, it's some, when you go on back in the back, some Black Widow, Black Shine, and them dogs is in there. You know what I mean?
And the best part is none of these dogs got rickets.
Ooh.
Bone strength, baby.
Yeah, nah, you don't want that. You don't want that.
Definitely don't want rickets.
You don't want that. You don't want that. Hey, man. Get the magazine. This ain't just a magazine. It's a movement. The American Pit Bull Terrier. Real dogs, real yards, real history. From legendary bloodlines to modern breeders, keeping the flame lit. Yard spotlights, breeding knowledge, controversy, culture. This is for the ones who walk it like they talk it. No fluff, no fakes, just dog man, dog woman, and dogs. Grab your issue now, support the culture. Because the legacy don't live online, it lives in print. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, man. Anyway, these dogs is coming out with red-nosed dogs. You know, I hope the guy jumps on the post. You guys need to jump on that post too when he gets up on there. Is he gonna try to come with his PowerPoint? And I'm not gonna have enough time to
yeah, he gonna have Chat GPT to it.
Well, I ain't gonna waste time, man. He got annihilated tonight. Why would I waste the time with this shit?
And he's gonna come. He's gonna come with his shit. And like I said, I might be forgetting one element, but bro, like the dog over here arguing with AI, not even a real person. Did you forget? You forgot.
He got crushed.
You forgot that Mayday's mother is a red nose. Even dudes that come up to you
have to like to redeem. You got beat up so bad. You gotta come hit the panel now. Like, don't nobody even really want to hear shit.
No, he ain't getting up. He bagged up and ready to go.
Yeah, we ain't trying to hear shit you saying till you come clear this up, bro. Real talk.
That bag is zipped up and ready to go to the corner.
You got beat up and embarrassed so bad. You got to come clean this up, bro. I just block
with
you
all love and respect too.
It's
all love and respect.
Yeah, you got to come clear it up though, cuz.
That part.
There's that on that. Yeah. Because I still don't believe this is even Southern Kennels.
No, it's Southern.
Yeah, super Southern. Nigga, it's something different.
I ain't gonna lie. Look at that dog's legs. The one that
Bobby Banks. What up, man?
Look at the back leg, though. Look at the muscle on that. He probably worked that mug out a lot.
So you think Terrence Crawford spent all that money on a Mayday dog and he didn't buy one?
He got that dog for free.
But you don't think he know what it is?
That's Chico's dog. That's awesome Mayday.
Oh, is it? I thought it was awesome one of the puppies he bought. Or got, yeah.
Awesome Mayday is whatchamacallit dog?
Chico's
dog, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
That's the main one he been trying to breed. I think Bagman, he been dead. So awesome Mayday's the guy now. Oh, Bagman. I like Bagman. I'm not gonna lie. I like Bagman.
He got the smiley face.
Yeah, he got that face that come fuck you up. Real athletic.
I don't know.
Hard hunting
history with dogs that kind of look like this, that's built like this. They be strong.
Oh, he looked like he could pull some weight. Like he'd do good at a weight pulling show.
Yeah, like I don't know what's up with that, with the mouth and all that, how all that's working, but they seem to function really well. You know, he just not built like a
I
Like
mean,
a
I don't know.
great
That picture
athlete.
ain't doing him no justice because it looked like he kind of sideways too.
He's not built like a great athlete. You know what I mean? It's a little boxy for my.
He look good
He said
though.
he want to see
Unless
what the
he's
blood
way
that's gonna
bigger
click in
than I
his
think
mouth.
he is.
So
Now,
What you got,
now
Neptune?
if I'm looking at a 70-pound dog for real, a 65-pound dog, if that's what I'm looking at, well then he looks super crazy stupid. Good. You did what I'm talking about. But if that's a 35, 40-pound dog that I'm looking at,
What, he too fat or something?
no, it's just his structure. Not
He's too
enough.
No, he
bloated.
just leaning to the side. That's all.
No. That ain't it. It's the leg. It's real straight. You know, I
He's
like
short.
it. You dig what I'm
He's
talking
kind of
about?
short.
Yeah.
How the chest is. He a little built, a little short. He's a little lean to the front a little bit. He got great back end though. And he got a nice, good chest. But you can tell he heavily inbred. And I bet you his sons is gonna be better than he is.
Genetically, I mean, you should see the deficiencies.
Red boy shit. Cut him right back into some good mode. Just another different line of that good red boy. Oh man, these are gonna be great dogs. I wonder how big Bagman is. How much he weigh?
I'm not sure.
Because if that's a 65-pound dog, I'm looking.
Nah, I don't think he's that big.
Hell no, he don't look like no.
I don't think he's that big.
He
Also,
look like
Mayday's a
40-pounder.
big 70-pounder though.
What y'all think he about 45 in?
42.
He look bigger than maybe it's just how the
40,
camera is to me.
He about 42
46
pounds,
or
brother.
something, maybe 45, 42 to 47, maybe.
Yeah, he gonna be a little dog in the ring. Yeah, he gonna be a little dog. So he might, shout out Bagman. The only thing that I don't like about the red boy dogs, they don't have the crease in the forehead that I tend to like. You dig what I'm talking about? I like a dog that look like he got issues. You know what I mean? Like late on rent. He ain't paid his car note. And
what the fuck is this guy talking about?
That nigga laid on child support, nigga. You dig what I'm talking about? Fucked up.
Gotta go to court.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, you better get Psychopath, Hannibal Lecter, or Little Mayday. Thank me later.
Right.
Thank me later. I would have put Haystack on there.
I like Bagman. I would have this shit on my yard because I know what he gonna do. I would have this stuff on my yard. Bagman genetics is crazy.
I mean, they call
you
him
like Bagman? You like him?
Yeah, he would throw.
So
good
you're getting some of that. You taking that blood?
Yep. I love that. Yeah, like that red boy into my line to go red boy that way. Oh man, I ain't gonna miss. I take my red boy that way, but I'm still going with that. I'm still going with that Mike Myers Crow shit too. I like that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But Bagman in the long run, Bagman may produce better dogs. I don't know. I'm just looking at the pad.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. They are producing some good ass dogs. That's all I can say.
Good ass shit.
Whether it's Crow, Bagman, this shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
They said Little John produced better than Mayday. Little John did. People don't know. Little John produced better than Mayday, bro.
A lot of people say that too, Buck. I be seeing it in comments.
He didn't, of course, he didn't get that many shots, but per capita.
Lil John?
Yeah.
You say Lil John produced better than Mayday?
Yeah.
Hold on.
He talking about overall. He not talking about how many times he was bred.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I read like
it's definitely something to look at. You know, I know.
Yes, sir.
I could that could be a whole 2-3 day
topic. Yeah, you should rock it
I'm
too.
with it. I'm with it. You know,
Get
let
some
me
good
see if I,
history, bro, about these dogs.
you know, CML.
Lil John is off Mayday, or
No, it's off of Dolly.
Of Dolly. Okay.
I love that Red Crow shit. That Red Crow shit
Is
is
off
fucking
Hollingsworth Dolly.
nuts.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen, bro. You be watching too much, motherfucker. Probably.
You said,
I love that Red Crow shit. That
you
shit.
Be watching
I'm
too
not.
much.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, that Red Crow shit. The first time I ever seen it, I was like, God damn, I need
I
one
had a
of them.
son of Red Crow.
Man, you lucky as hell, bro. How did he come out?
He was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Now see, I'm smoking this shit. I done forgot what I was.
You looking up the breedings, the Lil John versus Mayday.
Little John. That boy ain't fucking around. Hell, boy. Little John ain't fucking around, boy. He ain't fucking around.
I don't think anything that came from that litter was fucking around. Shit.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little sprinkle there, little sprinkle there. 5, 6, 7. Little sprinkle there. 8, 9, 10. Like he's probably got 15 fucking champs. He haven't been bred nowhere near as Mayday.
Yeah.
You know, let me inch it down because let me see. Let's just say about 12 champs.
He got some shit up in here. He only got 5 pages too.
You might well just shrink the 5th page and make it 4 pages because he don't have 5 pages. And if you shrink it down even more, he probably got 3 pages of offspring, bro. If that.
Right. A lot of these is just doubles and triples of the same dog.
Doubles and shit. We just look in and all this shit. You know how it go. That dog produced his ass off, bro.
Sure did, with a lot of different dogs too.
And he produced his ass off. You know,
a lot of red
I'm a Mayday guy, but I'm not stupid. I know what's up. I know what's up. I'm not gonna be kennel blind to nothing.
Man, I keep
Karada. We talking about Karada.
Boys, man, they gonna listen, man. They gonna make me go out there, bro.
Grand champion Karada, Joseph.
Man, shout out Titan Kennels. I keep every. Never mind.
Yeah, Neptune. Send that shit to my. Send it to my social media or something. I definitely want to see it. I'm telling you, you got to go Hannibal Lecter for the heavy Michael Myers. You're going to go, if you're looking for a Mayday dog for real, size and all, you're going to go with Little Mayday. And if you're looking for a Bolio dog on the small side, but straight Bolio Klaus, probably the heaviest you're going to find it, you better go with Psychopath. If I'm not mistaken, all 3 of those dogs in the APBT magazine. So, they APBT magazine certified. You dig?
I never knew.
I never knew, bro.
But you know what? G.I. Joe told us years ago, knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, that part.
Wade Can. Wade Can look like an athlete to me. I like how he look. I like his whole little demeanor. He looked like he got issues.
So he was off Little John. You know, he's one of the sons.
Oh, he one of the sons?
Yeah, a Little John. And he produced in his own right too. You know, he was pretty decent. Like I said, you don't gotta breed a whole bunch for me to know if you're a good producer, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could show me in a couple litters. We could get this shit over with fast. You could show me in a couple litters that you are the shit, and we are going to be focusing on that shit.
Yeah, Way can look like he can bite. You look like an athlete. Legs long.
Look like my grandpa when my grandpa used to get mad.
Neptune, appreciate you, brother. Get that mag. Get that mag.
Same look.
Just text me. It's all good. I get 100 texts a day. It's all good.
Why? Okay, hey, listen. Never mind. Shout out Hell on Earth. Them boys at that bumper. Them boys they was thinking. They saved that Little John semen. They done saved a lot of people's life, I think.
My man said they asking 25 racks for the Luke Cage semen.
25 Rizzies.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'd rather breed to the live dog anyway. That's a POR.
That's what I said. I said the same thing.
Shit. Oh, Waycan a good dog. Look at Waycan.
Yeah, now he looking good up there.
Yeah, he do.
He looking good up there. He looking good up there.
And he can breathe, man. Let's look at Waycan.
Yeah.
And a lot of people use that frozen semen on the wrong breedings too. Shit. If they was to use it on the right shit,
man,
maybe to tighten up their blood, I say yeah. But 25 racks, that's just outrageous.
You got them in there. Wait, in there, bro.
He got that long face. I love that.
He got that head, that red.
And
boy.
the ears.
That's the head on the red boy dog I like to see.
The more.
I like to see that. You know what I mean?
Hey,
makes
Buck,
me happy.
Cosmon took us to 1498 today.
Nigga.
We was on the Mayflower.
It was only 1774, nigga. It was goddamn bad.
Hey, you gotta dig it up. That's content. I told you, man.
But we did find the father.
Content.
We found the father of John T. Moore.
That's the treasure chest. That's the scrolls. That's the old scrolls.
We found the father of John.
You gotta talk about some old
John T. Moore
scrolls.
was a Cherokee Indian, born on a nigga, born on Cherokee land, about 1743 to 1748. They not sure, and he not even sure of his real birthday. So his mama say 48 though. And
hey man,
so, what you think about the destroyer, Buck?
God forgive those that went against Buck City and sided with the Custers. You know, I forgive you guys, man. I really do, because thou not know what they was doing.
No, not at all. The grass was not greener. It was just dirt.
And now this hybrid vigor. Yeah.
Yeah, now they sided against hybrid vigor. And look how they looking. Look how they looking. Long face.
With the Down syndrome face.
Yeah, I hate Kashmon.
With the glasses on, looking like Norbit.
I don't like that damn Kashmon. He's too smart. Yeah, see?
Yes.
What
you think about the destroyer, Buck?
I don't like that Kashmon. See?
That Buck dog.
Yeah, Yeah, I love that motherfucking dog. That dog look good.
He was the truth in his day for sure.
Yeah.
STP Buck?
No, Destroyer.
The Destroyer, that Brindle one.
Yeah, he was the truth in his
weird
day.
Brindle. I ain't never seen one that color.
It carried his vigor. That
Yes,
shit carried
sir.
his vigor. Hey, remember Precious? Remember Precious was like, I'm trying to work on my figure. I'm trying to work on my vigor.
Fucking
this
Precious.
nigga threw a grand champion Flocka. Oh, Whelping. Okay, Whelping. Somebody believed in you, son, and you showed up. His whole litter was good, though.
This big-headed monster right here.
She had she had 2 champions in her litter, and she a grand champion.
Coldest thing about it, you could have got Little John Seaman for probably $2,500, $3,000 not too long ago.
No shit.
Yeah, probably less than 5 years ago.
Who is Judge? This another way they took it. I ain't even ever seen that. I don't even know what this shit is. Bull City Kennels.
Yeah, they got some dogs.
Seroquel.
They had some dogs.
See, champion RNT's Judge, 3-time winner off Bull City's off C Reed's Ounce or OZ Oz. C Reed's
Oz, probably Oz.
Yeah, a POR to Bull City Kennels Diamond around.
That's that Mayday dog, that Oz dog. That's a heavy Mayday dog.
Heavy Mayday, top and bottom.
He was one of the, like when Michael Myers was alive, Oz and Michael Myers was like motherfucker, and that Spartacus dog too. Motherfucker used to be like, oh, you know, and then I hit the block with Little Lynch. But they were all Spartacus. Real tight Mayday dogs. So now salute to them. Everybody, it's good blood, man. That's good blood.
I'm looking at it. I know it's good.
I can't vouch for everything, but that was some good ass blood.
They took that. Okay. Bull City's Diamond is a daughter of Mayday the Seroquel. So they bred a daughter. They bred Miss Nico the Yellow Buck and got Seroquel. They bred her to Mayday and got Miss Diamond. Okay. Let me check out Ounce. Let me see if I like Oz. Let me look at Oz. Oz is a good-looking dog. Oz is a good-looking dog. Heavy Mayday. Heavy Dolly. Let me see what his breedings is. He got some champions. 187's Armageddon. Champion Wordo. 2-time winner. Champion X-Man 7-time winner. What the fuck did they cut him to? Sin City's Red Gal. Hold on, let me look at this bid. They took that shit to some Tonka Bear shit. Patrick stuff. Yeah. Red Boy Bolio Tombstone on the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. Do meal buster shit. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone. Oz, X-Man, son of Oz. 7-time winner. Wonder why they got him as a champion and not a grand champion. He's a pretty good dog, man.
Tune with that magazine purchase, volume 2. Appreciate you, my brother. We always do this, man. Every time we go live, man, I appreciate it, man. I can't be more blessed.
I never knew that I would do numbers like this. I make a move. I'm tryna win, ain't tryna lose. I'm tryna win, ain't tryna lose.
Yes, sir. Get it in.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother.
Some good shit here, man. Some good stuff here, man. Good stuff. She come out of fire litter, man. Her whole litter is fire. Champion Gator Boys. Lucky 3-time winner. Whelping out of Whelping. To Chico Lopez's Nicole. Another heavy Mayday dog. Mayday bred back to his daughter. Champion Lucky Day. All right. Blocker. True colors. Brown sugar, baby. Yeah, they ain't know what the fuck she was. They got a winner on, folks. Flip side, one of my favorite dogs and part of my family will be Miss Dearly Love You Cream. These niggas was not they was not breeders, bro. It was true. Black Don. Yep. I heard of this dog. He is the last dying breed of his bloodline out of a litter of 10 great attitude promising future. 8 months, son of Grand Champion Black Man and grandson of the Dog of the Year, Grand Champion Awesome Beats. Rob Pure Eli with the high caliber Red Boy Jocko Bolio Frisco Chinaman Mayday strain Battle Cross. The family represents the Black Don. I remember this stuff.
Hybrid vigor.
Black Man. Grand Champion Real Deal's Black Man. If you know, you know. Real deal. Yep. Bumpy Ellsworth.
Well, fellas, I gotta call it a night. I gotta be
It's
up
about
at
that
6
time
a.m.
for the Kung Fu Kid, man. It's about that time.
So salute. Have a good night.
Y'all, brother.
And
gonna
stay
shoot up
sucker
there,
free.
I'm gonna shoot up there. Come get some of that swarm tomorrow, cuz.
Bet I'll be there. I'm there all day.
Boy.
All day.
Yep.
Gotta do a double. It's hard. I was off for 2 days. I gotta do a double for 2 days in a row. Grind season.
Baby swamp boys, man. The motherfucking mafia up in this thing in the swamp.
Them 6.
You already know. Stay safe, boy.
Yeah.
Ills work. Let's see what's some good shit. If you know, you know. The Bumpy Ellsworth dog was pretty good. Shit, out of 10 offspring, Ellsworth only had what? Oh, they bred him back to his sister. Okay, to his daughter. And one of them. He had 1, 2, 3. Looked like 4 breedings. She bred 10 pups. Who was registered? Out of these 10, this nigga bred a 5-time winner, 1-time OTC, a 1-time winner, and a champion. So basically, every three dogs she threw a champion or better, at least a winner. Interesting. Let me check this Abe dog.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Eli Bolio.
We getting it, man. They tried to bake your boy. Your boy. I'm undefeated though. I'm really undefeated with this shit, man. I'm like I was gonna say. I'm undefeated, man.
Yeah, that's how you feel. Fuck City. Talking shit, bro.
Man, look. Come on, dog. Especially when you still want to learn. That's what kills it. It's like you thump somebody up today and then wake up early tomorrow just with the pencil sharpened, and you know what I'm saying? We ready. We ready to get more knowledge. You know, I want to learn more about this, you know, about genetics to perfect the craft. You can get good. Somebody always say, you know, you're good, but you're not polished. You gotta be polished with this. And plus you gotta try it, because you know, it's, you know, you just get out there and get the breeding. You know, you might just put together some trash. So you gotta be resilient and get through that. And God bless the person that just ends up with trash after trash after trash. You know, you might be that dude. So, I mean, you don't always gotta work. I mean, we put out good ass dogs on the screen all the time. Good ass dogs. This dog, good dog, good dog. But that's just because we don't put the bad ones. And we just put bad ones on the screen, shit that didn't work out. We're gonna have a whole month. Yeah, we're gonna need more than that. Cause it's gonna be a lot of dogs and they bred good as fuck. It's like, yeah, man, this motherfucker. he wasn't it. He didn't do what his pedigree said. You know? So just ain't nothing guaranteed, man. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. That's why if you know it's worth doing, because you know it's unpredictable. It's worth it. You know, do your studies and get better.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it,
man. When you guys going back up over there?
Shit, we just came down. We came down from over there and jumped over here fucking with you.
Oh yeah,
so
okay.
So we gonna be going up tomorrow though.
Saturday time.
We right Saturday. Back on it on Saturday, early in the morning, bulldog.
Yeah, man, back at it, man. Either I'll follow y'all follow me. You know, we'll start, you know, tag teaming in.
That's
so we
how
can
you
get
do
the
it.
viewers over there, get everybody in the habit.
You dig what I'm talking about? We'll send you the link, share the live out. You dig what I'm saying?
Swinging over there, man. We swinging over there, man.
We go and show some of this new information.
Hey, we swinging over there, no Diddy.
Man, it's just swamp over here, man. We swampers, man. We don't want no extra nothing. Just break out what you know and let that be there.
Oh shit, I'm tripping. I'm supposed to be lighting the last of my little weed before we get out. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, I think we've been consistently smacking them with these shows, man. We're gonna keep at them. What you think? Keep at them,
bro.
Keep at them.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Keep at them. Get this algorithm.
It's good pack.
I like to see the new faces. I like the old faces, but I love to see the new faces popping in, checking us out, saying what's up to your boy. Appreciate it.
Hey man, y'all go over there to at Tales from the Swamp, man. Y'all sub, like, share, man. Come on down, kick it with the Swampers for a minute, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, you need to get on that Daphne and that Daphne daughter. I'm telling you.
No. What it is I'll talk to you on the back streets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll talk to you on the back streets on that, because I'm not holding that up. I'm not bullshitting at all on it. It's just that.
Well, I always think about you. I'll be like, oh.
Man, shit happens. You did what I'm talking
about. I already know.
Shit happens. And just a little, it's a small setback for a great comeback. You dig what I'm talking about? Especially when you ain't never left. So it's all good, my baby. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm being patient. And shit, I just dropped the litter up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that part.
Trying to make shit, keep shit running. You know what I mean? Make sure everything.
That part.
I ain't slipping on nothing, bro. I'm not gonna make the move if I can't make it. But as soon as I make it, we're done. We're to the moon, Alice. Trust me, that's where I'm going, but I'm not going away from what the fuck you're saying. Cause you're right. You dig what I'm saying? So trust me. Trust me, I trust you.
Hey man. One thing about it is, with life, you just gotta plug the shit in, man. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna plug in. I play this shit like Battleship. It's like whatever I do, like let's say we did make that move. Yeah. Those coordinates are gonna land somewhere else on the other side of the board somewhere, right? Yeah. So every day I wake up, I'm just trying to plug it in. I know I ain't gonna get paid today, but I'm trying to plug in those coordinates so that when they do land, those will be days that I'm actually out here.
8-7. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I'm just plugging the coordinates in. And then when you plug in all the coordinates, that's from all the hard work. And then you go to the other side and you're just living day by day, not even paying no attention. And then boom, 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 boom. They just start to hit. And then them motherfuckers just get to hating. Right? Mm-hmm. Come on, dog. Mm-hmm. We've been through this shit before.
Yeah, man.
We've been through this shit before. We just gotta master the art of making your dreams become reality. That's it.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point, Buck City.
But that we're gonna say that for Patreon. It's
Hey.
We're gonna say that for Patreon.
You dig what I'm talking about? We got to start putting some legislation on this shit too, man. We can change the game. You know what I mean? At least a little bit. Help put us in a better light to help us save these fucking dogs, man. Or they gonna try to kill us, man, with these fucking
We need ladies at the forefront. We need more ladies. We gotta it's whatever. You need ladies in the forefront.
Yeah.
Cause they make shit. They make to the general public, a woman makes shit worth fighting for.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about us. We done fucked up so much, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. So I'm gonna just use my skills to, you know, do a lot of things behind the scenes too. Just, you know, give people.
But somebody got to be the face, Buck, and I'd rather it be one of these beautiful American Pit Bull Terrier ladies out here who really love to breed, man. You know what I mean? You know, y'all ladies put it together. You dig what I'm talking about? Come on down to the swamp, holler at your cousin Cosmo. We gonna get some. We definitely gonna get some legislation.
Yeah. We're gonna get some biscuits and gravy, gravy and blunts, biscuits, gravy and blunts. You know, we're gonna do it. But anyway, none of this content was used for illegal purposes. The guy, I know you're gonna pop up, man. You a good sport, brother. I smashed you on this one because you missed a few key elements, and I pointed that out. I went down your PowerPoint. It was greatly written. You sound like a very articulate, intelligent guy that had a great argument, but you just was 10 years ahead of your ass. And I caught you in them deep waters, and I hit you with the crocodile roll. Hit you with the crocodile roll, man.
He had you in the dope fiend. You dig what I'm talking about?
I bit you on your elbow and spunt around like a crocodile.
Man. Oh, man.
Yeah. So you could get out the water, but you're gonna have to lose this arm. That's how we're gonna do this. Man. You know, you're gonna have to lose this arm. You're gonna take this L, brother.
But did you see the lady in San Antonio? They blaming it on a pit bull. But bro, when you see this big 125, 30-pound goddamn bully that they bringing out the house, this you know, it was her and her boyfriend's dog. The dog got on her ass and tore her arm off, bro.
Wow.
Bit her all up and down, up inside her left side of her body, like punctured her heart, her lung, bit her from head to feet, and tore her arm off her body. The lady ended up dying. You dig what I'm talking about? But they gonna blame it on pit bulls. But bro, when you see this big ass goddamn horse that they putting in the back of, man, you like, this ain't no goddamn pit bull. You dig what I'm talking about? This is one of them motherfucking bully breeds that they crossing up with all that bullshit in it. No wonder it bite people. And this bitch, bro, if it's not 130 pounds, my name ain't Cosmo.
That's right.
You know, they show a picture of it it take, you know, two big old people with the big strong poles to lift it up in the truck. That's a big dog.
They can't go wrong with the ladies. Hey, you guys filter them on in, man. Filter them on in. It's all good. Let the ladies join the chat. Hey, one thing about it, I got a good sense of humor, man. I know my way around with ladies, man. You know, I make them feel at home, and they're gonna be wanting to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it get a little rough in here, you know, but for the most part, bring them on in. We ready. We're ready for the next wave. We got everything lined up. We got the shows lined up. We know what kind of content we doing. We just strolling and patrolling. Swamp Nation, we still top 3 at least. You dig? We doing this shit. So we just gonna continue to rock And nah, bring them on in, man. You got some friends, you got people that you think will love to join the chat and to be with the community. You think they'll enjoy the shows that we're gonna be popping off with. Go ahead and drop the link to them. Let them come on in and hang out. Pretty soon they'll be up on the panel and chopping it up and debating and all of that. They ain't even got to know about dogs. That's what's so good about this channel. You don't have to know about dogs. It's knowing about logic. And we always spin off to other topics, and you're welcome to join the chat and spin off whatever topic you want, you know. So I'm just opening the invitation for everybody. You dig? But nah, man, that'll conclude it, man. That'll conclude it. You know, it was a good one, like I said.
Good show. Old boy got to come on up here and you know, redeem himself for getting put in the lion tamer. You dig what I'm talking about? You done let Buck City put you in the Iron Sheik camel clutch. You dig what I'm talking about? He didn't made you tap out tonight, but you know, come on back.
Well, he thought he could just
come on back.
Get me in there. He summons me. He thought he could just summon me for the chat. I gave him that work. You know, I'm curious to see what his rebuttal is going to be. I know it's going to be great. Maybe it'll be even good enough to come back with it, but it'd be even better if you
hit the link.
You hit that link. That'd be even better. So,
because sometimes things are lost in translation. You know what I mean? And you can get a deeper understanding by, you know, just having a civil conversation with people.
Yeah. Let me see. We out of here, man.
Peace.
We out of here. Peace.
I know that hurt the most. I've been getting money, ain't been worried about what a bitch do. Just buy this shit too. Yeah, gon' let bitch know my next. Let bitch know ex to go to the club and wouldn't let you. Wouldn't let you with your girls and your fam like you wanted to. Like you wanted, nigga ain't acting right. Now you want me back. New nigga got another girl. Why you on front like that? Why you gon' all that shit I heard you did? Really, I can't fuck with you like that. I can't. Your new nigga don't want you, girl. Now you want your old nigga. What? Your new nigga don't want you. Now you want me back. You want me back. Want me tell me that he treat you bad. He treat you what? But I'm being honest, I don't want you back. I don't. I don't. I know you want me back. You want me back. Want me back. You want me back. You want me what? You want me tell me that he treat you bad. What that mean? But I'm being honest, I don't want you back. I don't. I don't. I know you want me back. Want me back. Yeah, I know you doing bad. You ain't even got your car no more. Ever since I started dating, seem like you been calling more. You been calling, asking where I'm at. I thought we broken up. Blocking and unblocking me. Girl, you know you acting up. Girl, I used to ride and cry a river. Now I'm over you. You don't support nothing that I'm doing, so it was overdue. And I know you fucking other niggas, so I can't trust. And I got over you quick, so it wasn't love. And he be cheating on you. Same time he beating on you. Same time he stealing from you. Damn right he ain't riding for you. And I don't want you back, so baby girl, that's your loss. New nigga don't want you, now you tryna come back. Hell no. Yo, new nigga don't want you, now you want me back. You want me back. Want me tell me that he treat you bad. He treat you what? But I'm being honest, I don't want you back. I don't. I don't. I know you want me back. You want me back. Want me back. You want me back. Hey. I never claimed I was perfect. The lifestyle I live is unpredictable. The ones close to you be the one that snitch you. You let them close to you and they gon' steal from you. But they got their hand out and they did shit to you. How you mad at me and you owe me money, nigga? That's crazy. Then you try to duck me and you raise these niggas. Can't believe I ate off the same plate as niggas. Smiling in my face, but deep down you hate me, nigga. Man, I went against my mom when she didn't want you at my house. Yeah, your ass a place to sleep when your mom was down and out. What kind of nigga steal from his mama when she passed out? I shoulda knew you was a bitch when you cussed your mama out. Keep both eyes open when I ride. When I'm riding, lifestyle's a little wild, but that's alright. I'm living well. Baby, I know I'm fucked up, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even if I'm wrong or right, you on my side? By my side. You can't handle the truth, that's why I lie. That's why I lie. If it get a little wild, it's right here on my side. It's right here. I got chronic trust issues, I can't lie. Fucked up. Baby, even if I'm wrong or right, be by my side. Ride or die. I put in work, how dare you say I don't put in no effort. Doing bad on my own, you ain't helping me do better. What you feel for me? Feelings ever pay the bills? Never. Would I be wrong or right if I tell you we shouldn't be together? Wrong or right, you get mad when you wrong, right? Last nigga that you had, did you wrong?